Win the incredible Steigercraft 21DB Miami, powered by a Yamaha 200, in the ultimate season-long multiple-species subscriber-only fishing competition, the Fisherman's 2017 Dream Boat Fishing Challenge. Go to thefisherman.com and enter today. The fishing news is brought to you by Shoreline Insurance Agency and Okuma.
Hey folks, Fred Golofaro here for this week's video fishing forecast, and striped bass season opens up this Saturday, April 15th. And I'm over here at Captree Bait and Tackle on the dock in the Captree Boat Basin, and they're going to be celebrating opening day with a opening day striped bass party. They're going to be having food, raffles, demos, and they're going to have a huge striped bass cake. It's going to be going on from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. There's going to be industry reps here from ODM Rods, Z-Boss, Tactical Anglers, and S&S Bucktails. Sounds like a fun time, good way to kick off the season. So stop on by and join the party. Speaking of striped bass, several of the boats here in the boat basin are going to be targeting stripers beginning on Saturday. Among them, the Captree Pride, Captain Gillen, Island Princess, the Jib 6. Further to the west, Captain Dave out of Sheepshead Bay. He's going to be getting on the bass run, sailing 7 p.m. trips for stripers. Bass fishing in general has been okay. Mostly the better fishing has been to the west, up on the North Shore, Little Neck Bay, Manhasset Bay, Hempstead Harbor, Orchard Beach Lagoon, and Turtle Cove around City Island. Basically schoolies, although Little Neck Bay and Manhasset Bay have produced fish up to 15 pounds. On the South Shore, some bass showing up in the State Channel, also Reynolds Channel, and Brendan from Captree Bait and Tackle just told me today that he had a report from a boatman off Heckscher State Park who saw a lot of fish busting on top, broke out a rod and had a whole bunch of small bass. So the fish are around. This is the time of the year you want to stick to light tackle as much as you can. You can have a blast with those schoolies, so you can do that. Again, on the South Shore, the Smith Point Bridge area, that's always a good place to look, get a start on the season. They're still in some of the creeks along the mainland, and I'm sure these boats are going to be finding some fish around the Robert Moses Bridge in the early part of the season. Flounder fishing, getting some decent reports from the Western Sound, especially that City Island area, Orchard Beach Lagoon, Turtle Cove. It seems to have the edge over a lot of other areas. There's some flounder in Jamaica Bay, and I talked to Jose over at Saltwater's Tackle in West Islip, and he said there's definitely been an uptick in the flounder catches in Great South Bay. They're not knocking them dead, but you can catch a couple of fish and get a meal out of it. On the freshwater side, trout fishing is still very good, very worthwhile. You know, all the lakes were well stocked this spring, and a lot of guys, you know, before striped bass season opens, and you know, the flounder fishing being a little on the tough side, and just the 2 fish bag limit, a lot of guys turn into trout during late March and into early April. So that's an option also. Hey, until next week, this is Fred Golofaro for thefisherman.com.
The fishing news is brought to you by Shoreline Insurance Agency and Okuma. Win the incredible Steigercraft 21DB Miami, powered by a Yamaha 200, in the ultimate season-long multiple-species subscriber-only fishing competition, the Fisherman's 2017 Dream Boat Fishing Challenge. Go to thefisherman.com and enter today.